Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jasmine. I've recently moved to Ghana and I'm sharing all my experiences here on the channel. Go ahead and subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, it helps me out a lot, and make sure you leave a comment below as well. Let's get right into it. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about how dramatically my life has changed since moving to Ghana. Okay, guys, if you watched my previous video and you know my story, you would know that I wasn't exactly pleased with the life that I was living whilst I was in Sydney, and hence why I made the move here. It was almost like I had a deeper calling to come here and do something different. So here we are, and things are gradually falling into place. The first thing I want to mention is, guys, so I have this sense of peace. Like there's a deep peace that I feel within. Like I'm just so relaxed about everything, and I just take it one day at a time. And the funny thing is, I'm not doing anything special. I literally get up, go about my chores, see family, clean my house, like just the basic stuff, do a few things to make sure I'm having an income coming in, and I'm good. Like I'm not even living any special life, but I'm just at peace and I'm just calm all the time, you know? And I think part of the reason why I feel so at peace and I'm not worried is the people here are so inspiring. Like they don't have anything special, like when it comes to material things, but they're so at peace with themselves. They're always happy about everything. They're not worried about anything. Even in these chaotic times where, you know, everyone is worried about falling ill and stuff like that, people are still so laid back. Like they don't stress about anything. And so being able to see that and being able to see how little people have materialistically, and the fact that they're still always content and they're still always happy, it's like, what reason do you have to complain? You know what I mean? Because when it comes to material things, I probably have more than a lot of people. But if they're at peace, then what do I have to complain about? You know? And so that's just been so inspiring to me. And that's, I guess, contributed to my sense of peace. Which leads into my next point, guys. I am not worried about anything. Just a mini how dia. Mini how at all. I'm not worried about anything. I felt like when I lived in the West, I was constantly worrying about not doing enough. I felt like I wasn't busy enough. I felt like I wasn't achieving enough. I felt like I had to keep doing more and more and more and more. And I was never at peace with myself. I never felt adequate. I always felt like I had to be doing more. And now that I reflect back, I feel like I was doing pretty good for myself. You know, I had a good job. I had like sources of income in different places and all that. But I still felt like I just wasn't complete. But being here, I ain't doing nothing special, but I just feel so good, you know? So that's another thing. The other thing that I've noticed is I don't distract myself that much. Like when I was in the West, I was always trying to distract myself 24/7 YouTube, 24/7 watching shows on Netflix, 24/7 watching something, like, or just doing something to keep me from thinking too much. But here, I can actually sit down and not do anything and still be okay with it. Yes, I still indulge in YouTube. Yes, I indulge in Netflix, but it's not to the extent that I used to do it. Now, I don't really have the energy to sit down for hours on end watching something. Like, I'd rather just sit there and just stare into the ceiling and I'm good, you know? So I'm able to balance it out, and I think that has made such a significant difference in like my mental health and in how I feel as a person. The other thing I've noticed is, guys, I used to snack so much when I was in Sydney. Like every 2 seconds I'll get up, every 3 seconds I'll get up and pick something to eat. And I don't know if I was trying to fill a void, because since I've been here, like I packed all these chocolates and crackers and things that I brought that were like my favorite things to eat that I knew that I may not be able to find here. So I brought them all with me, and I haven't even touched it. It's all just sitting in a box somewhere because I don't even have cravings. Yeah, once in a while I might have something, but it's nothing major. I really don't snack that much. Like once I eat, I'm good and I'm just chill. So that's been pretty interesting, but it's something that I've definitely noticed about myself since being here. All these things have definitely impacted on my stress level. I remember someone did ask me during the live that what's my stress level been like. I have had zero stress, guys. Like I'm not stressed at all. And I think it's because I have chosen to live mindfully. It's not necessarily a matter of just packing your bags and moving to Ghana and everything is perfect. But it's more the mindset you come with, how you think about things. And I believe that if you're doing things that are in line with your values, then you're more likely to be at peace than you will be if you were living a life that wasn't in line with your values. So I think for me, it's more about doing things that I've wanted to do for so long that's making me feel at peace, not necessarily the actual facts that I've moved to Ghana that is making the difference. And the other thing that has changed dramatically for me, guys, is the fact that I have access to my extended family, and it's so easy to get to them. Like I can literally just get up, drive to their house and just be like, hey, I'm here. And the best thing about it is there's always food and there's always laughter and it's just always a good time, guys. So my life has changed in a really positive way since moving here. And I pray that, the growth continues to happen and I continue to be daring and I continue to be courageous in the life that I live. Because at the end of the day, so long as you're courageous and you're brave enough to do the things that you're afraid of, there is nothing to regret. There's absolutely nothing to regret. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and of each other in these interesting times. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe by clicking that red button if you haven't done so already. And turn on your notification bell as well so you're updated every time that I upload a video. Follow your bliss, guys. Now life is short. Follow your bliss. Na nipa yedeng. Follow your bliss. Na die besibia ye. And follow your bliss. Na dene mada. Take care, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.